Assalamu alaikum everyone. Today we're going to be making chicken korma my mum's way. Let's take a look at the ingredients we're going to need. We're going to need 750 milliliters of milk, some vegetable oil, 12 eggs which we've already boiled, some butter ghee, some salt. We've got 6 onions here which we've already pureed, 2 whole chickens, some bay leaves, some cinnamon sticks, some minced garlic and ginger, and some chilies. We've made quite a lot here for quite a big party, but if you want to use half the amount of ingredients, you get half the curry that we make. Here you can see we added a teaspoon of salt to the chicken just to flavour it a little bit, and we're going to go in and add in a little bit of haldi as well just to give the whole curry a nice colour. We're going to leave this to marinate for a little while just to make sure all the flavours infuse together. Now we're just going in and putting a large pan on a high heat. We've added in about 200 milliliters of oil here just to shallow fry all of the chicken. Here you can see we're turning the chicken over just to make sure all sides of it are cooked. We're waiting for it to go a nice light colour and then to turn slightly golden brown in areas just to give it that nice fried taste. Once that's all fried and has turned a nice golden brown colour, we're going to take it out and put it to the side. Using the oil that's left over from frying the chicken, we're going to add in about 2 large tablespoons of ghee just to start making that sauce. Because we're using that oil that's left over from frying the chicken, it's going to give it a nice rich chicken flavour to it. Once that ghee is all melted, we're adding in our minced ginger and garlic. We used an entire clove of garlic here and also used about 5 centimetres of ginger just to give it a really nice strong flavour. Once that garlic and ginger is fried off for a little while, we're adding in our pureed onions. Again, we use 6 pureed onions here, but feel free to use less if you're making less. Here you can see we're beginning to add our salt and our aromats. We've added about 3 teaspoons of salt here. Again, do this to taste. Give that all a stir, and then we're going to go in for our aromats. We're using bay leaves and cinnamon, which we're just going to throw into the pan as well. That's essentially it for our entire sauce. Now we're going to let that simmer for about 5 minutes. It should look like this. Give that a stir to make sure it's not sticking. We have used a non-stick pan here, but it's always good to give it a stir in the middle anyway. We've added in whole chilies at this point. Now we haven't sliced our chilies. You can do that if you want it to be a little bit spicier. We added them whole just to give it a chili kick when you bite into them. Like earlier when we added the haldi to the chicken, we're adding a little bit of haldi here as well, just to give the curry a nice rich golden colour. Now it's time to add back our fried chicken into the sauce. We're going to add that in slowly, make sure it doesn't splash back onto you, and then give that a stir to mix all of the chicken in with the sauce. We're going to continue to heat that on a medium heat for another 10 minutes. Before we leave it to simmer, we're going to add in our milk here. We used about 750 millilitres to a litre of milk. Some people do use a cream for theirs. We find that milk creates a thick enough sauce for us, but by all means use cream here as well if you want a thicker, creamier sauce. The final thing left to do is to add in your boiled eggs. What I should mention is that the boiled eggs, we have cut little slices into the sides of them, just so the flavour of the sauce can get inside of the eggs as well. Once we've added the eggs, we're going to leave it for about another 10 minutes just to simmer away and let those flavours infuse. And that's it, that's our chicken korma done. If you've enjoyed this video, please give us a like and subscribe. You can find us on Instagram and Facebook as well. Thank you.